Dangote, like you mentioned, Dangote had about 60. You see them with their logos on top of the bridge. Why must Dangote come and be parking stock on the bridge? Let's start from Dangote. In as much as our members are,
I'm sure it's not only Dangote
yes,
that is
I am mentioned
so
because to whom much is given, much is expected. I am not saying this to ridicule or to castigate Dangote. No.
For every truck owner.
Every truck owner, if they don't see Dangote truck on the bridge, in as much as Dangote's truck, he has a place where he, not that the Dangote don't have where he park a truck, but if he doesn't come to the bridge, he wouldn't know when he will bring his truck from his park. I'm establishing this. I'm wearing the shoe. I know how it pinches. That's why I'm saying this. So let's start from somewhere. Let the NPA have a constant enlightenment campaign to our members. Last week.
Okay, let me ask this question. This paper that you have here, from the traffic department of the Nigerian Port Authority, they send to your members or to the association?
No, they don't send to members. Why? Because they can duplicate it, they can forge it, they can alter it. So they send it to traffic marshals on the road. So if you are coming with your truck, they will now check the numbers. If you are on the list,
okay, let me ask Mr. Meje.
No, just a moment. How does the truck owner know when his turn is due? Will NPA inform him?
This is part of the enlightenment that I'm talking about. Though last week, we invited representatives from various garages and parks to NPA conference room, especially the Papa Port Manager conference room for this enlightenment. But one day is not enough. It has to be constant. It has to be constant in the sense that representatives from various parks and garages to come for this enlightenment. They will be the people that will be processing the process of a manual call-up for their member in that garage.
You see, as a matter of fact, the person we really need to interface with are actually not the transporters. The transporters
are important.
No, hear this, madam. The transporters ought to be in their various caves, using the word cave. In essence, they are
parks.
Each of their parks
or their offices
or their offices or whatever. The importer is the one that has the goods.
Okay.
He's the one that is engaging the service of the transporter. Now, an importer, he's clearing his goods. His goods is gotten to the point where it needs now to be picked from the port. He engages the service of the transporter. If there is no importer engaging the service of the transporter has no business being on the road.
True.
Because burning the diesel is not a blessing to anybody when he's not getting anything in return. So now the importers, they have their container number, and one of the things that we haven't really done too well in this part of the world is even some of the trucks don't have plate numbers.
No.
Some. I didn't say all.
All
some
have.
I live in this country.
Some. No.
I think I have to come in here.
No, let me come in. I will tell you.
Wait, before you come in again, Mr. Bubeme, let's hear from Mr.
It's an allegation.
No. You've not that let me just drop
that allegation. They remove the plate numbers because...
Can you
when I'm coming to where
the
trucks, what is the essence of that you have a truck, a number that is not displayed? Who removes it?
The officials.
No.
Police officer.
No.
I have seen that happen before.
It happened. Don't say no. It's happening.
Why would they remove the plate number?
If any police, let's call a spade here. If any traffic enforcer removes the number plate of any vehicle, that's a violation.
It happens.
It does not.
Thank you.
It's not accommodated. It's not accommodated in any
local government
That's abuse of
power. It is an extension channel. When they take your plate number, you can't go.
Oh,
thank you.
Okay, all right.
Now, what I'm saying is this. Now, the importer he has a container number. He engages the service of the transporter, and he takes the plate number of the truck. That is the one that will be transmitted to NPA, and NPA will have that on this list.
Scheduled.
And then the importer now tells the transporter, now, yes, you guys can come. Then that truck will be on the road. But currently what we have is an importer is waiting in Apapa for a truck that gets into Apapa area that he can go and approach. Because the entire area is already congested. If we take all of them off the road, let them go to their various offices. Look, this is a country where there should be government.
Yeah.
Governance should not be where the president or the governor or the commissioner is. Governance I should enjoy it wherever I am, including the road. What we are seeing is absence of that section in our lives.
So we need to bring in the importers too.
Yes, the importers are the one that should interface with NPA. And the importer is the one who actually hires the truck. He tells NPA, yes, my goods are ready to be picked. Truck number so is the one that is coming to pick it. So if any truck that the number is not listed on the ones that will be granted access into Apapa is seen, they should be penalized. Okay,
Mr. Major, he mentioned that this schedule is also given to the traffic.
There's a
multi-agency. Do your men have this?
Yes, they have it. This just came recent. It's just a recent. If you recall, last year, because we had a lot of consultations and a lot of stakeholders meeting. Last year, in the last listing we had, where the MD, Nigerian Ports, was at the governor's office at LASG, and Mr. Gubemi was there. That was where this thing came up. And the MD said he is going to, and I quote him, they will partner with Lagos State government to ensure that there are identified holding bays where they will be taking trucks from. That is, if you are not coming from any of those parks, you cannot enter the ports. And that is what they have now started, because all these trucks, you are seeing their numbers here, they are from an identified place where you can go and say, this truck is parked here. Now, we also have our men, because we have an MOU with NPA too. We have our men working with the NPA officials too, because one thing is for you to even have these trucks on those holding bays. Another thing is for these trucks to even be roadworthy, to even to go and pick what they are supposed to pick. Because that's where we have been having problem. You now see people go into the port, they pick the distance. Hardly could they come out of the gate and the truck breaks down there.
Mr. Major, yes. We have only 2 minutes to go.
Ouch.
We have only 2 minutes. So, is this NPA schedule system going to help us clear the roads? Because everybody is eager to see is those trucks off the road so they can have access.
It is going to help us to a certain degree, but don't think that this is going to do the total magic, because I keep on saying this. If you tell somebody don't urinate here and you have not provided where he will urinate, the moment you turn your back, he will do the thing there. Now, what is happening? Mr. Patrick said it, and Mr. Gugwemi have agreed it to a certain extent. We still have a situation. Today we have GUO, we have Chisco and all that. And God is good. God is good. If you are going to go to Benin or you go to anywhere now, you know where to go to God is good terminal. And you go and and God is good has terminal in all the places. And in all the places where he is loading, you don't see his vehicle on the road. You go to his terminal and you go there and engage it. What he is saying is you go and engage them where? At the terminal.
So the truck owners need to have that
road. Yes. They don't have terminals.
Lastly, I
hope you forget this. I say about 80% of our members have their garages where they park their trucks.
Yes.
So why are they not parking their trucks there?
Oh, nothing to regulate them, to inform them when it is their turn. For example, you need to travel out. You need your ticket. If you don't have your ticket, you cannot be checked in. So if this thing is working, then we will now go to garages. Who inform them to know when is their turn? So I'm using this one quickly to appeal to our members. Stop giving money to traffic officials, to task force. If you have this call up, don't give anybody 1 penny. NPA, by next week, they're going to inaugurate a committee. They call it Anti-Corruption Committee. So we'll work with them to ensure that no more extortions on the
port. Quickly, because we need to go now.
Now, the road is one side. The operation inside the port is also a challenge. There's the biggest terminal operator there, APMT. Unfortunately, they have not only slapped our government, they have spat on their face, and government has not done anything to them.
Okay, so this is about the Lagos State government coming out bold enough to take care of this situation. The NPA, the truck owners, just so we can have sanity on our roads. Yeah. Thank you all for coming on this morning. We've been having a chat with the Lagos State Sector Commander, FISC, Mr. Hyginus Domeje, Road Safety Advocate, Mr. Adenose Patrick, and the President of the Association of Maritime Truck Owners, Mr. Remy Ogungbemi. Thank you so much for coming this morning. Sunrise will take another break and we'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.